Welcome to Yoga for You, a channel tailored to helping you discover your very own unique yoga practice.
Hello everyone, my name is Taylor. Welcome to our balancing sequence today. We are going to be standing for the entire flow, so if you are not already on your feet, come to a rise. And we are going to get started with the feet just a little bit wider than hips width distance apart. And we're actually going to get started with a little Qigong move. So this is just to help clear our space of anything that might be throwing us off balance. To begin, inhale as you lift your arms. And as you exhale, your left arm will swish in front of you and your right hand will swish behind you. You imagine you are sweeping whatever might be here out of your way. Inhale, you'll bring yourself back to center, and exhale as you sweep in the other direction. Inhale, center. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, center. Let the knees drop. Let this be a real swaying movement as you sweep and push whatever might be throwing you off balance to come back to center, back to balance. Twist in the shoulders. There's a slight twist in the hips and a subtle drop in the knees. Last 5. Bring yourself slowly back to center. Just let the arms rest by your side, slightly hovering over the body. Eyes are still closed, feet are grounded. And right away, notice if there are any tingling sensations moving through the body. You may feel a clearer bubble around you. And when you feel centered enough to move, bring your feet together. Big toes come to touch. Bring your arms long by your side, palms facing forward for your standing Shavasana. Close the eyes and feel this string pulling you from the crown of your head up towards the stars, creating length and space in the spine. While in your soles of your feet, you are being pulled down to the core of the earth, grounding you deeper into Mother Earth. Find your balance between all 4 corners of your feet. And through this practice, we obviously will be working on physical stability, so a lot of inner thigh and core engagement. But while we're working on this external representation of balance, how can you incorporate that to an inner world of balance? And now to begin, bring your weight into your left foot and slowly just begin to rise in the right leg. We'll begin by wrapping your hands around the front of your right knee. You can either point your toes or flex your foot, but I do invite you to find engagement in that right foot, whether it's pointed or flexed. We want to make sure all of the joints are stacked. And now here, as you squeeze your thigh in towards your chest, you can remain here if you are already testing your balance. If you would like to take it a step further, you can begin to find a very slight back bend, opening up your chest towards the sky. This is only an option. Stay strong in the inner thighs, ground in all 4 corners of your left foot. Take a deep breath in and slowly begin to bring yourself back. Keep that right leg lifted. If you need to drop it down to just reassure your balance, you're more than welcome to do so. My Bikram yogis are going to be familiar with this. Begin to bring your hands to your right foot. And this may be enough of a balance for you, just staying here slightly hunched over while grabbing the right foot. You might start to extend it out, finding a gentle straightening. You may begin to straighten it through all the way. If at any point you need to find a chair to support you, bringing your hand to a wall, we're just here to grow the balance. Doesn't need to be perfected in this moment. Take one more inhale, whichever layer you're in. If your knee's already bent, stay there. Exhale, bend in the knee if you haven't, and slowly begin to release yourself down. Settle into this even footing, deep breath in. Sigh it out. And we balance on the other side. Begin to bring your left foot up, again wrapping your bind around the front of your shin. Ground into that right foot and either point in those left toes or flex in the left foot, keeping those ankles engaged. Really squeeze in that right inner thigh. And you can either stay here if your balance is already being pushed. If you would like to take it a little bit further, you can find that back bend. This is a very, very gentle opening towards the sky. Keep the tailbone tucked. And all of our inner stability, all of our strength in the physical body for balance comes from the inner center line. So the core, the inner thighs. Keep all of these parts active wherever you are. If you're in the back bend, one more inhale. And exhale as you bring yourself back to center. And again, for my Bikram yogis, bring your hands down to your left foot. You may stay here, slightly rounded, grabbing and holding on to your foot. You may just start to straighten, or you may begin to find your straight leg. Push away in that heel if you straightened. Ground down into your right foot, and everyone breathe. One more inhale. If your leg is bent, stay where you are. If it's straightened, exhale, bend. And everyone come down to even footing. Deep breath in, settle. Exhale. One more time, ground into your left foot. And inhale as you lift in your right. Reach your fingertips up high to the sky. One-legged mountain pose, Eka Pada Tadasana. Again, flex in that right foot or point those toes, making sure the joints are stacked and that ankle is engaged. Notice if your shoulders are rising up into your earlobes. Let the neck be long. Relax the shoulders down and reach high in the fingertips. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, palms come down as your arms come to a T. Inhale back to center. Exhale down to a T. Inhale center. Exhale to a T. Hold here as you breathe in. As you exhale, that right leg just opens to the side. Hold. Your right leg may not come directly underneath your right arm. That's okay. It may be at a slight angle. Open it out as wide as your body will allow you to today. And now leg and arms move together. Leg comes back to center. Inhale, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, figure four, hands come to heart center. Now, there are a lot of options here, yogi's choice. You can remain here focused on your stability and stillness and standing. This also helps to open up in that right hip. If you would like to bring yourself a little bit further, you can start to bend into that left knee and bring yourself into a figure 4 chair. You may bring your elbows to rest on that right shin, or you may find a slight fold and bind as you wrap your hands around your ankle and let your head and your neck relax. Again, yogi's choice. Find the layer that serves you best. Tune into your stability. And now using your core strength, inhale as you slowly draw yourself back up. We all meet in that figure 4 standing shape. And exhale, hands and arms come down. Standing Shavasana, deep breath in. Settle as you exhale. We find balance. Press into your right foot. Inhale, Ekapada Tadasana, one-legged mountain pose. Lift up in the left thigh, reach in those fingertips. Again, check in with the shoulders. Notice if you are losing any length in your neck by creating a really tight shoulders. Can you relax them down the spine, opening up space across the heart, the neck, and length past the fingertips. Here we find our little flow. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, arms lower to a T, palms face down. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more, inhale. Exhale, lower, hold here, breathe in. And exhale, left leg opens. Keep it bent. Really expanding in that left hip, working the glutes, practicing the stability of the inner line. Continue reaching out with those fingertips. Feel your wingspan begin to spread. Engage in the core. Press into all 4 corners of that right foot. Arms and leg move together. Inhale, knee comes to center, palms touch above you. And exhale, figure 4, hands come to heart. Find the same layer that you took on the opposite side to maintain that physical equilibrium. If you stood standing, stay here. If you lowered just a little bit, lower just a little bit. If your elbows and leg touched, find that space. If you found your bind, find it again. And breathe. Tune into your core. Inhale as you slowly begin to rise, hands come to heart. And slowly release the left leg down. Arms come by your side, deep breath in. One more, inhale. Now come sideways on your mat, legs out wide, very, very wide. And we're going to settle into our first warrior 2. Bring your right toes to face what was the top of your mat, bend deep into your right knee, and bring your arms out long to a T position. Now you can check for your balance. Your front heel ideally should line up with the inner arch of your back foot. Adjust if you need to. And if you do need a little more stability today, you can find a little bit of a wider stance on your mat as well. Drop that left hip down. We don't want any sassy hips in the lower body, so drop that hip, Lower in the right leg. Keeping your foundation exactly as it is, this is your balance, this is your stability. Inhale, left hand to left thigh, right arm reaches up and back, reverse warrior. We find our dancing warrior. Exhale, right arm to right leg, left hand high, extended side angle, and we flow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward, dancing on the balance of the inner line. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Listen for the change. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Straighten through the legs, knock the hips back. Right hand to right ankle, left hand reaches high, and we hold. Think of your body as the eye of a storm. Around you, there may be chaos. Physically, you may be in a busy space. Mentally, there might be a lot going on. Emotionally, there might be a lot going on. This can be the storm. Allow your awareness to be the eye of the storm. The sun is shining. The wind is still. It is complete calm. This is where your balance and stability lie. This time, keep the legs straight. Inhale, reverse triangle. Left hand to left thigh, right arm reaches up and back. Nice release at the front of the right hip here. Extend in that right side body. Find that nice juicy reach back. Continue to breathe evenly here. We don't want to pinch the breath. One more inhale. Exhale, arms come to a T. Spin all 10 toes to face back the side of the mat, and we'll find our warrior two on the other side. Bend deep into your left knee. Ideally, the knee hovers over the ankle. The heel is aligned with the sole of the foot of the back foot. Relax the shoulders behind you. Tune into the stability of your core and extend wide with your wingspan. Stay true to your foundation. Don't move your legs. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right hand to right thigh. Left arm reaches up and back. Dancing warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, shift forward. Dancing warrior is always moving. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse. Last one, exhale, forward. Inhale, reverse. Listen for the change. Exhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Straighten through that front leg, tilt the torso forward. Left hand comes to left ankle, right arm reaches to the sky. Keep the spine nice and long here. Tuck in that left hip. Engage in the core and find the stability between your feet. Stay with your breath. Inhale, reverse triangle. Keep the legs straight as you reach up and back. Nice long expansion in that left side body. Feel the release at the front of your left hip. There's very little to no weight in that right hand. All of the balance comes from the inner thighs. One more inhale. Exhale, arms come to a T. Spin all 10 toes to face the side and slowly bring your feet back together for our last balancing pose. Inhale as your hands rise to heart center. And you can bring your right foot either to your ankle, your calf, or all the way up to your inner thigh. Make sure to avoid your knee joints completely. I know it's really easy to find that nice little rest on that knee, but the knees are meant to bend front and back, so we want to keep it that way. No additional pressure coming from the side. All the balancing work we've put comes into play now. Press into that left foot. Feel the length up the spine. If at any point you would like to expand your branches, and now I have an advantage. I'm looking at a long line of trees in front of me. Find a dristi, a still point in front of you, whether you have a tree, maybe just a dot on the wall, anywhere where you can tune into your focus and embody the stillness. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart center first, and with control, slowly release that right leg down. Hold here as you breathe in. Settle as you breathe out. Inhale, you'll switch sides. That left foot comes either to your ankle, your calf, or all the way up to your inner thigh. Again, completely avoiding that knee joint. Find the balance between all four corners of that right foot. Relax in the shoulders and lengthen in that right leg. If at any point you'd like to extend your branches, it does not have to look the same as it did before. It's also more than welcome to look the same. Find that dristi, your focal point, the reflection of the stillness that you are. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come to heart center first. With control, slowly release that left leg down. Inhale as you reach your fingertips up high. Give yourself a little back bend, open up in the heart. Exhale. Inhale as you reach it up. And exhale, hands to heart center. May you walk forward with balance. Namaste.